This woman put $50,000 in her skirt, the other put $100,000. These three women are stealing money from the bank, but the money they stole was old money. This place is the Bank of the U.S. Federal Reserve. Every day there are millions of dollars in old money being transported to this place and destroyed like garbage. Looking at the crushed dollars, Bridget Cardigan gasped. Today is Bridget's first day here as a cleaner. The captain told Bridget normally, in addition to cleaning, she is also responsible for picking up debris from those destroyed bills. So much money, in front of this mountain of money, who can control it? Moreover, Bridget's husband is unemployed and they owe a large amount of money, but the bank's security system is very strict. From sorting to shipping finally to crushing, every stage is closely monitored by cameras. What's more important is the key to open the old money transport car. The whole bank has only 3, divided by 3 rooms. Classification, finance, and finally the destruction room, and the person in charge of the different stages can only be in his area. Even when it's time for them to go to the bathroom, there are people who stand to calculate the time. But Bridget believes that only in this world where people exist, there is no security system that is completely safe. One day while going to the supermarket, Bridget accidentally discovered the lock on the shelf was exactly the same as the key on the money truck. A daring thought popped up in Bridget's mind. While cleaning, she began to silently observe the cameras. 20 days later, finally at the elevator door, Bridget discovered a dead corner of the camera. During lunch, Bridget intentionally dropped a $10 bill, then asked the colleague in front if he dropped it. Who would have thought that the other party not only said no, but also took it and handed it over? Bridget definitely has to find 2 other comrades. Bridget targeted Nina, a woman in charge of daily money destruction. But when Bridget first announced her intention to steal money, the opponent immediately refused. Because Nina is a single mother, if she gets caught, her 2 children will be sent to the orphanage. Bridget immediately realized that the children were Nina's weak point. The next day, in Nina's locker, there were advertisements for prestigious schools. Perhaps not a single mother can refuse. Nina immediately agreed. Then they found the person in charge of the money transfer, Jackie Yaw. Since childhood, Jackie has suffered from diabetes. The amount of treatment for a long time made her broke. 3 comrades meet each other, they put out a signal, it's touching the eyebrows. Bridget put the lock she bought at the supermarket on her belt and smoothly got through the security door, and everything is ready. At lunch that day, Bridget and Nina passed the action plan confirmation signal, but Jake suddenly shook his head. When I went to the toilet, Jackie said I had a bad premonition today. Both Bridget and Nina don't know what to say. Nina angrily announced the disbandment, but right at the security check when leaving, the bank manager appeared. They had an unexpected full-body search today. The 3 of them secretly felt lucky. Today, the 3 women stroked their eyebrows once again. The official plan begins. Bridget, while cleaning the toilet, silently changed the lock on the money truck with the key I bought at the supermarket. Then bring that car number, tell your friend Jackie. Jackie is in charge of transporting the money. While waiting for the elevator, Jackie will use the car to cover his body. Then use the key that Bridget gave you from before, open the car door, quickly take out a few dozen cash, throw it in the trash behind, and all of this the bank security guard didn't find out at all. Although these are all about to be destroyed dollar bills, the quantity is fixed, so they hooked up with destruction officer Nina. Bridget will put the original key in the trash can in the toilet. Nina, while destroying the money, will take the opportunity to exchange the lock, and then all the remaining money will be destroyed and no one can discover that the amount was missing. At the same time, Bridget took the stolen money as garbage and collected it. After the work is done, the 3 will meet at the restroom and put the stolen money inside. At the security check when leaving, normally no one would search people. After returning home, the 3 immediately counted the money. The first mission they stole $90,000. In the days that followed, the 3 women continued their plans, but soon they ran into a big problem. Because the amount of money is too much in the house, they have no room to store it, so they have to dig a hole to bury the money. Then saw this situation, Nina and Bridget's husband decided to wash their hands, but Bridget and Jackie firmly disagreed, because the charm of money is too great. But after that, it seems that the 3 of them don't work well together like before. One day when Bridget threw the key to Nina, she accidentally dropped it in the water pipe. The only spare key is in Jackie's hand. Three people to avoid suspicion again don't save each other's phone numbers. Bridget immediately phoned her husband, then asked him to notify Jackie's husband. Waiting for Jackie to know about it, they took the other cart to the disposal room, and when not transporting the money, Jackie is not allowed to go down to the destruction room downstairs, and Nina over here is going to have to destroy the money, the next money truck if she can't open the other lock. Everything will be revealed. Jackie is extremely quick-witted, pretending to argue with others, then stick the key on the gum and stick it on the elevator, and Bridget cleaned the downstairs and took the opportunity to pick up the gum. When she rushed to the destruction room, she saw the security guard helping Nina to open the lock. At that time, the security guy thought the lock was broken. Bridget quickly distracted the guard and then threw the key to Nina. The danger was over, but unexpectedly, the observant security guy still realized everything. But Barry doesn't tell his superiors because he's always secretly liked Nina. Nina immediately dressed up and started negotiating with Barry. Finally, the two of you are dating, now from the sorting room to the disposal room, from the security guard to the cleaning staff. Every stage has their people. They are getting more and more reckless, because the greatest danger is a sudden full body search, both announced by Barry in advance, but it wasn't long before their ostentatious lives caught the attention of the people of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Bridget realized the problem, but it was too late. The next day, the investigator went to the bank to take out photos of the three people's lavish lives, but the bank manager did not admit it. He strongly believed in the strict security system of the bank, so he immediately kicked out the investigator. At the same time, Bridget's husband also found out they were under surveillance. The people immediately decided to destroy the evidence. Nina took all the money to burn and Bridget's husband tore it up and flushed it down the toilet. Jackie and her husband blew up their mobile garage, but the police arrived and everyone was arrested. Luckily Bridget had brought a large bag of money and fled from the back door. After a night of interrogation, Jackie pleads guilty to all charges on the condition that Nina be found innocent and released immediately because she has 2 children to take care of. But at this moment Bridget suddenly brought in a lawyer because the investigator had no evidence that the money was stolen from the bank. The bank manager knew very well that these 3 women stole money but dared not admit it because he knew himself completely can't bear the consequences. People from the tax department said that even if the money is not stolen, they still have to pay fines if they haven't paid taxes yet. In the end, the group was released, but all their assets were confiscated, and they became poor again. 8 months later, Bridget asked Nina and Jackie to go to the bar they used to go to because Bridget said to never put all your eggs in one basket. Bridget soon knew that one day everything would be revealed, so every time she got through, Bridget took some money and kept it at this bar. Seeing the room filled with money, the 3 women were extremely excited and hugged each other tightly.